If you've ever dreamed of blowing out 100 candles on your birthday cake, with a steady hand, a sharp mind, and maybe even a little dance afterward, what you eat today matters more than you might think. As we age, the body becomes a bit pickier about the fuel it needs. Nutrients that were once nice to have now become essential for brain function, heart health, strong bones, and lasting mobility. And believe it or not, some of the most powerful tools for healthy aging aren't tucked away in fancy supplement bottles. They're growing right in your garden, or sitting in the produce aisle. Today on My Reboot, I'm sharing 5 of the most powerful, science-backed vegetables every senior should try to enjoy daily. These humble heroes of the vegetable world are loaded with the vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that can help support a longer, more vibrant life. And the best part? They're affordable, easy to prepare, and delicious. 1. Leafy greens, the muscle-saving, brain-boosting powerhouse. If there's one vegetable group that's nearly guaranteed to add years to your life, and life to your years, it's leafy greens. I'm talking about spinach, kale, Swiss chard, collard greens, arugula, and even good old romaine lettuce. These greens are more than just salad fillers. They are nutritional powerhouses that quietly protect nearly every system in your aging body. Why are leafy greens so important for seniors? As we grow older, our bodies naturally begin to lose muscle mass, bone density, and cellular function. Leafy greens help counteract those declines in several ways. Rich in vitamin K, this often overlooked vitamin plays a critical role in bone health and preventing fractures, which are one of the leading causes of hospitalization and long-term disability in seniors. Research shows that older adults who consume higher amounts of vitamin K experience significantly less muscle decline and fewer fractures over time. Natural source of nitrates. Leafy greens are among the richest sources of dietary nitrates. These compounds help your body produce nitric oxide, which improves blood flow. Better circulation means your muscles and brain get more oxygen and nutrients, which helps preserve memory, stamina, and overall vitality. Loaded with antioxidants, spinach and kale, in particular, contain powerful antioxidants like lutein, beta-carotene, and zeaxanthin. These fight oxidative stress, a major contributor to age-related diseases like macular degeneration, heart disease, and cognitive decline. Supports brain health. A study published in Neurology found that people who ate at least one serving of leafy greens daily had brains that functioned as if they were 11 years younger than those who didn't. That's a powerful reason to toss some greens into your lunch or dinner. Leafy greens and mobility. Muscle strength and joint flexibility can fade quietly with age. Leafy greens contain minerals like magnesium, potassium, and calcium, which support healthy muscle contractions and nerve function. Low magnesium, for instance, can cause fatigue, muscle cramps, and even weakness, symptoms many older adults mistakenly attribute to just getting older. But this is where food becomes medicine. 2 cups of sautéed spinach or a generous kale salad can provide a large portion of your daily magnesium and potassium needs, helping you feel steadier on your feet and more energized in your daily routines. Easy ways to enjoy leafy greens daily. You don't need to live on kale chips or green juice to get the benefits. Here are some simple ways I suggest incorporating leafy greens into your daily diet. Toss spinach or arugula into a smoothie. It blends well with banana, berries, and a spoonful of nut butter. Add chopped kale to soups, stews, or omelets. Use mixed greens as a base for lunch. Top with olive oil, lean protein, beans, or avocado. Lightly sauté Swiss chard with garlic and olive oil for a warming, mineral-rich side dish. Keep pre-washed salad greens in your fridge for an easy grab-and-go meal base. A word of caution. While leafy greens are safe for almost everyone, folks on blood thinners like warfarin, Coumadin, should talk to their doctor about consistent vitamin K intake. It's not about avoiding greens, it's about keeping your intake steady, so your medication works properly. Bottom line. Leafy greens are the quiet champions of a long, independent, and vibrant life. They help protect your brain, bones, and muscles, all critical systems that tend to decline with age. And unlike pricey supplements, these vegetables are affordable, versatile, and widely available. 2. Cruciferous vegetables, the body's natural detox squad. Cruciferous vegetables, such as broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, and bok choy, may not win any popularity contests at dinner tables, but they're nothing short of extraordinary when it comes to supporting long-term health. These vegetables belong to the brassica family and have been praised for decades by researchers, nutritionists, and doctors alike for their unique disease-fighting properties, especially in older adults. Let's break down why you'll want to keep these veggies in your daily rotation. Powerful protection against cancer and chronic disease. Cruciferous vegetables contain special plant compounds called glucosinolates. When you chew or chop these vegetables, glucosinolates are broken down into active compounds, like sulforaphane and indole-3-carbinol, which have been shown to help deactivate carcinogens, cancer-causing substances, promote healthy hormone balance, especially important for breast and prostate health, reduce oxidative stress and inflammation, both major contributors to age-related diseases. In fact, several large population studies have linked higher intakes of cruciferous vegetables with a lower risk of cancers such as colon, lung, breast, and prostate. Supports natural detoxification. As we age, our liver, the body's primary detox organ, works a little slower. Cruciferous vegetables support phase 2 liver detoxification, a process that helps the body eliminate toxins more efficiently. Think of them like little scrub brushes, helping your body sweep away the waste and byproducts of normal metabolism and environmental exposure. And the benefits don't stop there. Gut health, blood sugar, and weight control. Broccoli, cabbage, and their cousins are high in dietary fiber, which aids digestion, supports healthy gut bacteria, and keeps blood sugar stable. That's a triple win for older adults. A steady intake of fiber also helps with satiety, feeling full longer, making these vegetables ideal for anyone trying to maintain a healthy weight or manage conditions like type 2 diabetes. Brussels sprouts, for instance, contain a mix of soluble and insoluble fiber, helping to regulate bowel movements and prevent constipation, which is all too common with aging. Supports bone strength and immune function. Many cruciferous vegetables are surprisingly high in vitamin K and vitamin C, both critical for seniors. Vitamin K works alongside calcium to maintain strong bones and prevent fractures. Vitamin C supports immune function and collagen production, keeping your skin, joints, and blood vessels resilient. In fact, a single cup of cooked broccoli provides more than 100% of your daily vitamin C needs, without the sugar found in fruit juices. How to add cruciferous vegetables to your daily meals. These vegetables don't need to be boiled until mushy. There are many delicious ways to prepare them that bring out their natural sweetness and keep the nutrients intact. Lightly steam broccoli and drizzle with olive oil and lemon. Roast Brussels sprouts or cauliflower in the oven until crispy. Toss with garlic and a little sea salt. Shred cabbage into coleslaw with a Greek yogurt dressing instead of mayo. Add chopped kale or bok choy to soups and stir-fries. Blend cauliflower into mashed potatoes for a lighter version with added nutrients. Variety is key. Rotate between these vegetables throughout the week to get the full range of their health benefits. A word of caution. While cruciferous vegetables are extremely beneficial, those with thyroid issues, especially hypothyroidism, should not eat large amounts of them raw every day. Cooking these vegetables helps reduce their goitrogenic compounds, which can interfere with thyroid function in sensitive individuals. If this applies to you, just lightly cook or steam them before eating. Also, like leafy greens, cruciferous vegetables are high in vitamin K, so if you're on blood thinners, talk with your doctor about maintaining consistent intake levels. Bottom line. Cruciferous vegetables are like a natural defense system packed into every bite. They help fight inflammation, support the immune system, improve digestion, balance hormones, and even assist the body's detox pathways, all of which play a major role in healthy aging. These vegetables aren't just side dishes, they're your daily bodyguards. If you want to live longer, feel better, and stay more independent, don't pass them up. When prepared right, they're not only good for you, they're downright delicious. 3. Sweet potatoes, the golden root for strength, energy, and longevity. When we talk about superfoods for seniors, sweet potatoes might not get the attention they deserve, but they absolutely should. These humble orange, and sometimes purple or white, roots are nutritional gold, especially for older adults who want to stay energized, independent, and mentally sharp. In fact, in Okinawa, Japan, home to one of the longest living populations in the world, sweet potatoes are a dietary staple. And the science backs it up. Let's explore why this sweet and savory root deserves a spot on your plate every single day. Packed with slow-releasing carbohydrates for lasting energy. As we age, our energy levels tend to fluctuate more, especially if we're dealing with blood sugar imbalances, poor sleep, or reduced muscle mass. Sweet potatoes are a complex carbohydrate, which means they release energy slowly and steadily, keeping your blood sugar stable and preventing those midday crashes. Unlike processed carbs like white bread or pasta, sweet potatoes don't spike your glucose and then leave you sluggish. Instead, they provide consistent fuel for your brain and muscles. That's especially important for seniors who want to stay active and alert. Rich in beta-carotene for eye and immune health. The deep orange flesh of sweet potatoes is a sign of their high beta-carotene content, which your body converts into vitamin A. This is critical for maintaining healthy vision, a common concern for older adults, especially when it comes to preventing conditions like macular degeneration and night blindness. Vitamin A also plays a key role in supporting the immune system, helping your body fight infections and recover faster from illness. One medium sweet potato can provide more than 400% of your daily vitamin A needs. Now that's impressive. Supports gut health and regularity. Fiber is one of the unsung heroes of healthy aging, and sweet potatoes deliver a generous dose of both soluble and insoluble fiber. This combination helps maintain regular bowel movements, reducing constipation, feed healthy gut bacteria, improving digestion and immune function, regulate blood sugar and cholesterol levels. For many seniors, keeping the digestive system moving smoothly can make a huge difference in how you feel from day to day. Sweet potatoes are gentle on the stomach, satisfying, and naturally help with that. Anti-inflammatory and antioxidant benefits. Especially in the purple variety, sweet potatoes contain anthocyanins, antioxidants that help reduce inflammation and protect the body from cellular damage. This matters for aging joints, heart health, and brain function. Chronic, low-grade inflammation is at the root of many age-related conditions, including arthritis, heart disease, and cognitive decline. The antioxidants in sweet potatoes help calm that internal fire. Bone and muscle support. Sweet potatoes are a natural source of potassium and magnesium, two minerals that help support strong muscles and steady heart rhythm. Potassium helps offset sodium in the body, which is crucial for managing blood pressure. Magnesium, on the other hand, supports muscle relaxation, nerve function, and bone strength. For seniors dealing with leg cramps, muscle fatigue, or weakness, these minerals can be game changers. Easy ways to enjoy sweet potatoes daily. Sweet potatoes are incredibly versatile and can be prepared in a wide range of savory or sweet dishes. Here are a few easy ideas. Roast them, cut into cubes, toss with olive oil and herbs, and roast until tender. Mash them, blend cooked sweet potatoes with a little butter, Greek yogurt, or cinnamon for a comforting side. Bake them. Enjoy a baked sweet potato with a sprinkle of sea salt and a spoonful of cottage cheese or avocado. Make a soup, combined with garlic, onion, and broth for a warming, nutrient-rich meal. Add to salads. Roasted sweet potato chunks pair beautifully with leafy greens and a simple vinaigrette. For maximum benefit, keep the skin on when you can. It contains additional fiber and nutrients. A word of caution. While sweet potatoes are incredibly nutritious, moderation is still important for those managing blood sugar or watching carb intake. Even though they have a lower glycemic index than white potatoes, they are still a starchy vegetable. Pair them with protein or healthy fats, like eggs, beans, or olive oil, to balance your meal and slow digestion. Also, if you have kidney issues, be mindful of potassium levels. Too much potassium can be problematic for those with impaired kidney function, so always consult your healthcare provider if that's a concern. 4. Beets, the circulation-boosting, brain-protecting root. Beets are one of the most underestimated vegetables when it comes to supporting healthy aging. With their earthy flavor and vibrant color, beets are far more than a garnish or salad topping. They're a powerful ally for your heart, brain, and energy levels, especially after 60. Let's take a closer look at how this deeply pigmented root can help you maintain strength, stamina, and sharp thinking well into your later years. Improves blood flow and lowers blood pressure. Beets are naturally high in dietary nitrates, not to be confused with the harmful nitrates found in processed meats. These plant-based nitrates are converted into nitric oxide in the body, a compound that relaxes and dilates blood vessels. This leads to better blood flow, lower blood pressure, improved oxygen delivery to the brain and muscles. For seniors, this is a big deal. With aging, blood vessels naturally stiffen and circulation becomes less efficient. That's why many older adults experience cold hands and feet, dizziness upon standing, or fatigue during physical activity. Regular beet consumption can help reduce those issues and support healthier, more youthful blood flow. One clinical study from Wake Forest University found that older adults who drank beet juice daily had significantly increased blood flow to the brain, particularly in regions associated with cognitive function and decision-making. That means beets may help support not only physical health but also memory and clarity. Supports brain health and may reduce dementia risk. The improved blood flow that beets provide doesn't just help your muscles, it directly benefits your brain. By enhancing oxygen delivery, beets support neuronal activity and may reduce the risk of neurodegenerative diseases. In fact, some researchers have started referring to beet juice as a natural brain tonic for older adults. Improved circulation means your brain cells are better nourished, and waste products are cleared more efficiently. That can lead to better focus, quicker thinking, and sharper recall. And let's not forget the folate, vitamin B9 in beets. Folate is essential for brain function, mood regulation, and DNA repair. Low folate levels have been linked to cognitive decline, especially in seniors. Rich in antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds, beets get their deep red-purple color from betalains, a unique group of antioxidants that help reduce inflammation and oxidative stress. These compounds help protect your cells from the wear and tear of aging and are especially helpful for joint health and immune resilience. Whether you're dealing with arthritis, recovering from an illness, or simply trying to slow the signs of aging, the anti-inflammatory benefits of beets can support your long-term wellness. Helps with digestion and gut health. Beets are also a good source of dietary fiber, particularly if you eat them roasted or raw. Fiber helps feed healthy gut bacteria, regulate bowel movements, and prevent constipation, an all-too-common issue among older adults. A healthy gut doesn't just support digestion, it's also closely linked to immune strength, mental clarity, and mood balance. How to add beets to your diet. If you're not used to eating beets regularly, you might be surprised by how versatile and easy they are to incorporate. Here are some simple, delicious ways to enjoy them. Roast them, peel, chop, and roast beets with olive oil and herbs until tender. Serve warm or cold. Grate them raw. Shredded beets add color and crunch to salads and slaws. Blend into smoothies. A small cooked beet adds a natural sweetness and beautiful color. Make beet juice. Mix with apple or carrot juice for a refreshing drink, but don't overdo it if you're watching blood sugar. Pickled beets. These are convenient and tasty, though check labels for added sugar and salt. And yes, beet greens are edible too. Don't toss those leafy tops. They're rich in calcium, iron, and vitamins A and K. You can sauté them just like spinach for a bonus boost. A word of caution. Beets are generally safe for most people, but a few things to keep in mind. They're high in oxalates, which can contribute to kidney stones in susceptible individuals. If you've had kidney stones before, check with your doctor before eating beets frequently. Bituria is common. This means your urine or stool may turn pink or red after eating beets. It's harmless but can be surprising if you're not expecting it. 5. Beans and legumes, the unsung heroes of longevity. Technically, beans and legumes, like lentils, chickpeas, black beans, and kidney beans, are part of the legume family, not vegetables in the traditional sense. But when it comes to nutrition and disease prevention, they deserve a permanent spot on your plate right alongside the greens and roots we've covered so far. In fact, nearly every blue zone, those rare regions in the world where people frequently live past 100, shares one thing in common: they eat beans every single day. From black beans in Costa Rica to lentils in the Mediterranean, these humble foods are central to some of the healthiest, longest-living populations on Earth. Let's unpack why. Rich in plant-based protein for muscle maintenance. As we age, one of the biggest threats to our independence is muscle loss, a condition known as sarcopenia. It starts quietly, often in our 50s and 60s, and if left unchecked, it can affect balance, mobility, and strength. Beans are an excellent source of plant-based protein, offering 15 grams or more per cooked cup. That protein helps preserve lean muscle mass, support tissue repair and recovery, keep you steady, mobile, and active. While not as complete a protein as meat or eggs, beans provide the amino acids needed to build and maintain muscle, especially when paired with whole grains like brown rice or quinoa. Exceptional source of fiber for digestion and heart health. Fiber is often overlooked, but it plays a crucial role in nearly every area of healthy aging. Beans are loaded with both soluble and insoluble fiber, which support regular bowel movements, reducing constipation, lower cholesterol levels, balanced blood sugar, a healthy gut microbiome. For older adults, this is a nutritional jackpot. Soluble fiber binds to cholesterol in the digestive tract and helps remove it from the body, lowering your LDL, bad cholesterol. At the same time, insoluble fiber adds bulk to your stool and helps keep everything moving smoothly through the intestines. And perhaps most importantly, fiber feeds the beneficial bacteria in your gut. A thriving gut microbiome has been linked to stronger immunity, better mood, and reduced inflammation, 3 things that become more important with each passing decade. Support stable blood sugar and energy. Beans have a low glycemic index, meaning they digest slowly and release glucose into the bloodstream at a gentle pace. This helps prevent blood sugar spikes and crashes. Support steady energy throughout the day. Lower the risk of type 2 diabetes. For seniors managing prediabetes, insulin resistance, or energy dips after meals, beans are a safe and satisfying choice. The fiber and protein in beans slow digestion, which can leave you feeling full and energized longer. Loaded with longevity minerals. Beans and legumes are also rich in minerals that are especially important for older adults. Magnesium supports muscle and nerve function, bone health, and steady heart rhythm. Potassium balances blood pressure and helps prevent muscle cramps. Iron helps your blood carry oxygen efficiently, reducing fatigue. Zinc supports immune function and helps heal wounds. These nutrients are often missing in seniors' diets, especially those eating less meat or dairy. Beans help fill those gaps naturally. Easy ways to add beans to your meals. If you're new to beans, start slowly and increase your intake gradually to avoid digestive upset. Here are some simple ways to work them into your daily meals. Add cooked lentils to soups, stews, or grain bowls. Stir black beans or kidney beans into salads or wraps. Use chickpeas in homemade hummus or toss them into roasted veggie dishes. Try white beans with sautéed greens and garlic as a hearty side. Mix beans with brown rice and spices for a comforting one-pot meal. Canned beans are perfectly fine, just look for low-sodium versions and rinse them before using. You'll reduce added salt and improve digestibility. A word of caution. For some people, beans can cause bloating or gas, especially at first. Soaking dried beans overnight, or choosing well-rinsed canned varieties can help. If you have kidney disease or gout, talk with your doctor, as beans contain purines and potassium that may need to be limited in some medical conditions. Which of these vegetables do you already eat every day? Or which one are you going to add to your meals starting this week? Let me know in the comments. I read every single one, and I love hearing how you're taking charge of your health. Thanks so much for spending this time with me. Until next time, stay strong, eat well, and keep living life on your terms.